for 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Murray. Breaks into the open. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Snagged in the middle. It's Barber. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just keep slinging it. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes.
Oh, yeah, that nigga gone.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
That's the best receiver in the nation right there.
Gator. When that receiver got free, it was...
Shit, that nigga, once he catches the ball, he gets his face. You better tackle that nigga. He gone.
I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a 1st down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Touchdown!
That sorry nigga still there with you.
Got away from the D. They had no shot at catching it.
That nigga ain't got no stop on him or nothing still.
Top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't
That
need
nigga
10
still
plays to
fast
go
as
down the
fuck.
field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it over here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to
Damn, broken collarbone. Shit.
Second down coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine.
That nigga went and got that bitch. That was a pick if he didn't go get that. Oh, shit.
But you know he has the defense's attention.
That nigga went and got
Nice
that.
passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Fuck, he got my ass.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that
Ain't that a
return, but
bitch.
the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
To the air, it's Russell. It's complete. There he goes. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh!
They can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. Going the other way, and he's got room. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to run, it's Berry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. To the air, it's Russell. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better.
Yeah, that's how it be, man.
Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I gotta get a goddamn stone, boy. I hate this fucking playbook.
And your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll run the draw. Jukes his way for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh, my
and he
God.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That boy quick as a cat.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's including somewhere around 50% of his passes.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Touchdown.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
I knew he was going to be out there patrolling the pass, goddamn. I said, this is going to get his ass here. He's going to be ready for that pass.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
I want to go. Shit, that's all I got, goddamn it. Don't even got no quarterback blast for real. No, I really be a good quarterback blast.
25-yard line. Give to the running back.
Hit that
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be
what we need.
This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down.
Good tackle.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Oh, my nigga.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Let's go.
It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
He needed
A
it.
bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Damn. Come on, man. You right there with him.
Quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The safe throw on the receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using his feet to buy time.
Get that boy. Oh, damn.
On the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They kick it away on 4th down.
Step that nigga.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Back to pass, it's Russell. Here's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here.
Damn good half, goddamn.
In our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on. Pass to 30. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bama. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
To the air on second down.
Oh, my. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Time today.
Ain't no way.
What a big play to come up with that turnover.
Boy.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have
What the fuck? He was wide the fuck open.
Down deep in the opponent's territory. He jumps the route. He intercepts it and returns
That's what type of season I'm having.
the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
That is great.
And they will open this drive.
You can't do nothing at that point.
With a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big...
And up on them boards.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers the space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. Floating away. Fires to the end.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Lets it go to the end zone.
Let's go.
Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Hey, we need them stops, goddamn.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time...
Oh, fuck.
And nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the
I
end
kind of
zone.
figured that was going to happen.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He's in open space downfield. They'll go back to work on offense. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Throws for the tight end. Got his man
First fucking time in the car.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option.
Ah, damn.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving away from pressure.
Damn hold up.
He'll pull it down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Bitch.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Just
False start.
Focus like that. You got to know the snap.
God damn. I ain't even hyped the ball. We just got on the line. 1st and 25 is correct. Those boys don't know what's going on over there.
RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get
Boy, pack us up. Them boys getting a penalty just walking up to the ball.
They knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver
We ain't
the
got
football, and
shit.
now they face third down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Under fire. Unleashes.
Oh, man, come on.
And he's brought
Hit
down
the nigga in the hand. Oh, my Lord.
Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome.
Oh, yeah, they playing. They ain't playing now.
But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA.
This nigga really had the pick and goddamn dropped that bitch and the other nigga picked it up.
Unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a...
Going to take a shot at this DB. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Touchdown time!
Man, get us up out of here.
This guy just has a nose for the
He got us playing any kind of way after halftime.
Speed in the open field and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And
everybody getting hurt.
The uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Good timing on the quick out. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early.
Ain't that
That is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback.
Man, my boys laid down, goddamn.
And on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for them.
We got down starting the second half. We got down 1st and 25, goddamn.
Kickoff unit back to work mark, and they have been busy as they've built
Hell
this sizable lead.
Yeah, dang. We were playing good.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a
Shit, that nigga ain't about nothing for real.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kick.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the...
Shit, I'm having to try too hard on offense, man. Damn, with this goddamn playbook. The other playbook, shit. Some run plays. We got some, but most of them like draws for real. Because, you know, I don't really run the ball like that.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. They go to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up.
But I ain't got enough of them damn. You said what now?
Huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Yeah, but usually I can make that shit shake if I got enough 5 wide goddamn formations. They don't even let you get enough 5 wide formations with stock books.
So long as you don't turn it over.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to the ground game on the left. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Damn, that nigga didn't get outside.
Across the 45. There he goes. Doing some serious
Damn, everybody got that getting hurt.
Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That nigga was right there with him, too.
This lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Northwestern. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Right on the money. Oh, just keeps moving. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Looking down the middle.
God damn.
Dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this
Can't hit him.
quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know that.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws it back.
Catch that hoe. Flag, pass interference. Hold it. Oh.
Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Fuck. This is my goddamn down year.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Oh, he touched it.
And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Defense wants to bring the heat. The give and tick, 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 tick. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Berry.
Dang.
Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it has
This nigga said I tried to cheat him. Don't worry about it. That'll be all right. When I get the playbook I want, I owe you one.
And they're keeping their foot on the pedal.
I owe you one.
And the extra point is good.
This fueled the demon.
And that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Yeah, because somebody stole that motherfucker. I'm playing like goddamn Space Jam monsters. They stole my shit.
Found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
He gonna go get it.
And it's another interception
Damn.
as his assault on the record book continues.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Gonna run it. It's Berry. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Line is set on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They bring him down.
GG's, my nigga.
Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do you